Zivu, Jisoo, come on, we need to leave soon. You call out, adjusting your coat. 2 months. It had been 2 long months since you last felt his arms around you, since you heard his deep voice whispering, I love you, against your skin before falling asleep. And while you missed him with every fiber of your being, it was nothing compared to the sheer excitement buzzing through your 4-year-old twins. The sound of tiny excited footsteps came thundering down the hallway. Jeevu ran out first, his little hands gripping the collar of his leather jacket, a mini version of Jungkook's. His black boots stomped with purpose, making him look like a tiny mafia boss. Behind him, Jisoo twirled in her pink dress, tilted tiara on her head, tilted slightly. Mama, do I look pretty? Papa said I am his princess. You look perfect, baby. Smile kneeling to fix her crown, Jibu crossed his arms. And me, Mama? Just like your dad, my sweetheart, handsome and tough. He ruffled his hair, his face light up with pride. I wanna be like Appa, strong and cool. Jisoo giggled, holding her tiny hands together. I just want to hug him forever. You exhaled warmth, filling your chest. Jungkook had no idea what was waiting for him. The air inside the grand yet suffocating mansion felt heavy. The chandelier above you cast airy shadows on the marble floor as you sat at the edge of the bed, fingers gripping the desk so tightly it might break. Positive. A sharp inhale left your lips, your heartbeat deflating. You were carrying Jungkook's child, the same Jungkook who ruled the underground world with iron feet. The same Jungkook who promised he would never have a family because his world was too dangerous. The same Jungkook who would never let anyone, even you, become his weakness. A sudden knock on the door made you jolt. Before you could react, Jungkook entered, his dark eyes scanning your face. He was covered in fresh pounds, his knuckles buried, his black shirt slightly damp with crimson color, not his own. Why do you look like that? His voice was sharp, but his gaze softened slightly as he took a slow step towards you. You opened your mouth, but nothing came out. The world around you blurred. Jungkook kneeled in front of you, placing his hand on your trembling ones. What happened? He asked, his voice lower now, laced with concern. Wordlessly, you turned the tusk toward him. His entire body stiffened, his finger, once gentle, tightened around your wrist. His breathing turned raged as he stared at two pink lines, as if willing them to disappear. No, he muttered, your throat closed. Jungkook. This can't happen. He stood abruptly, running a hand through his jet black hair, pacing like a trapped animal. You know what this means, right? Every enemy I have will come after you, after a child. You flinched at his words, but he held your ground. Then protect us? Isn't that what you always do? He turned to you sharply, his jaw clenched. You don't get it, Ryan. I do it to survive. I don't know how to be a father. I don't know how to love without destroying. So what? Tears welled up in your eyes, but you refused to let them fall. You want me to get rid of it? Your voice cracked at the end. Jungkook's entire body tensed. His feet clenched at his side. I never said that. But you thought it. You accuse standing up. You think this child is a weakness. You think I am liability. But Jungkook, I am not asking you to be perfect. I just need you to be here. Utmost silence. Jungkook exhaled sharply, looking at you as if he was seeing something he didn't deserve. Then suddenly he closed the space between you, wrapping his arms around your waist and burying his face in your stomach. His grip was desperate, unrelenting. You felt the warm shake of his breath against you, the silent tremor in his shoulder. Tell me what to do, he whispered against your skin. I don't want to lose you. I can't lose you. Your fingers swept into his hair, holding him close. Then fight for us, you moaned, not with but with love. And for the first time, Jungkook, the feared mafia king, held something more dangerous than a. He held hope. Days passed, then weeks. Jungkook had changed. He was still restless in the underground world, but at home he was different. He came back earlier. His hands never touched you until he scrubbed them raw. His nightmares were quieter, or his grip on you at night was just as tight, like he feared you would disappear. But even as he tried, you could see the wall inside him. One night you found him standing in the dimly lit nursery, staring at the empty crib, his tattooed finger raised, the delicate foot frame, his brow furrowed in deep thought. "You are still awake?" you whispered, leaning against the doorway. Jungkook tensed slightly before exhaling. "I don't know if I can do this." You stepped forward, slipping your arms around his waist from behind. "You already are, Jungkook." He turned, eyes dark with conflict. "But what if I fail? What if I can't keep you safe? What if—" You silenced him with a soft kiss. "Jungkook, you have survived wars. You have protected me from every danger, and now you are going to be a father." Your voice wavered, but you held his gaze. "You are not perfect, but neither am I. We will figure this out together." Jungkook swallowed hard. His stomach was bubbling as he tried to gulp his all fear. Then slowly he placed a hand over your belly. The moment was broken by the sudden ringing of his phone. His body went rigid. Jungkook answered, his voice sharp. "Are you?" You stepped back, watching as his entire demeanor shifted. His eyes darkened, his jaw clenched, his free hand curled into a fist. "Who?" His voice was cold now. Jungkook cursed under his breath, throwing his phone across the room. It shattered against the wall. Your heart pounded. "Jungkook, what happened?" "They know." His chest rose and fell rapidly. Chills ran down your spine. "Who?" "The Russian." His voice shallow. "Our biggest rival. They know about you and the baby." Terror gripped your heart. You knew what this meant. Jungkook had spent years keeping his enemies at bay, but now they had the ultimate leverage against him. "Pack your things, you are leaving." He ordered. You ran cold. "Leave it?" Jungkook turned to you, his expression unreadable. "I'm getting you out of here, out of the country, somewhere safe." Your lips parted in disbelief. "You are sending me away?" "I have to." His face twisted. You shot back, voice trembling. "No, I'm not leaving you." Jungkook stepped forward, gripping your arms. "Listen to me. If anything happens to you," his voice broke, just for a second, before he inhaled sharply. "I can't lose you. I can't lose our child." Tears burned at your eyes, but you shook your head. "And I can't lose you either." "Jungkook, if you send me away, I will be living in fear every second, wondering if you are still alive." His jaw clenched. "Then what do you want me to do, Ryan? Just sit back and watch while they come for you?" "No," you whispered, gripping his face in your hands. "I want you to fight, but I want to stand beside you, not run." Jungkook looked at you like you were crazy. Maybe you were, but he was your family, and you wouldn't abandon him when he needed you the most. Finally, after what felt like eternity, he exhaled and pressed his forehead against yours. "You are going to be the death of me." He murmured. You smiled softly. "I guess then we are together." Jungkook let out a shaky chuckle before pulling you into his arms, his embarrassed, desperate, unrelenting. And as the storm of war loomed closer, you knew one thing for certain: no matter what came next, you and Jungkook would face it together. The sound rattled the walls of the scheduled home, the scent of crimson and powder clinging to the air like a curse. Sound echoed in the distance, shaking the very ground beneath her trembling feet. The sky illuminated by the flashing lights of unfolding outside the door. Jungkook's swollen belly fumbling as another sound rocked the house. They were raised and screaming at you to run out, but there was nowhere to run. Everything came without warning. One second you were sipping tea, trying to ignore the new bus, and the next that the glass windows shattered and the house went into lockdown mode. You tried to reach your phone to call him Jungkook, but before you could, the door burst open. You gasped, your knees giving out, but he was already there, and before you could stop, strong arm touched you. His hand cuddled your face, eyes shining, your hand to say, "Baby, are you hurt?" You shook your head, tears spilling. Baby, I was so scared. Uncle clenched his jaw, pressing his forehead to yours. "I'm sorry, I should have been here sooner." His voice was less guilt than fury. Your fingers flexed. "Sir, don't say that. You were. You always are." Jungkook took a deep breath, then pressed trembling kiss to your belly. "No one will ever touch you again, I swear it." Outside flames secured the area, but Jungkook didn't care. His arm tightened around you, his only priority. Keeping you safe, keeping you his, and as he carried you out the wreckage, he knew Jungkook was your shade, your salvation, and he would destroy the world before letting anyone take you away from him. The private jet landed at Rome's Fiumicino Airport under the cloak of darkness. The snooper outside was gentle, sending a stark contrast to the chaos you had just escaped. Jungkook had made the decision. You weren't running. You were relocating. Somewhere safer, somewhere his enemies couldn't touch you. His grip on your hand was tight as he led you out the jet, his dark eyes scanning the area. Even here, far from the battlegrounds of his mafia empire, he was still on guard. This place is safe. No one knows about it except Namjoon Hee. He secured the property himself. He muttered as you stepped inside the luxurious yet isolated cabin nestled in the mountains. He looked around the space, warm, rustic, and surprisingly homey. "And what about you?" Jungkook exhaled, running a hand through his hair. "I will be here, but I need to take care of things back home too." "You are leaving." His stomach twisted. "Not for long. I will be in and out. I need to make sure no one follows us here." He tried to reassure, cupping your cheeks. Tears burned at your eyes, but you nodded. You understood this was the price of being with him. "Come here." Jungkook murmured, pulling you into his arms. His hold was strong, protective. "I will always come back to you. Always." That night, as you lay in bed, Jungkook's hand rested over your belly. His thumb traced soft circles against your skin. His heartbeat steady beneath your ear. "Do you think they will have my eyes?" He whispered suddenly, a smile placing your hand over his. "I hope they have your heart." Jungkook let out a soft chuckle. That might be dangerous. You intertwined your fingers with his. I like a little danger. Jungkook kissed your forehead, his lips lingering. Get some rest, Karamia. Your brows knitted together at the unfamiliar word. Karamia? He repeated slowly, the foreign syllables rolling awkwardly off her tongue. Soft chuckle rumbled in his chest, his thumb resting over your knuckle. It's me, my dear, in Italian, my beloved. His voice was warm, pacing like he was seizing the moment. Lips parted slightly in realization. Heat raising at your cheek. Oh, that's beautiful. A slight smile gracing your lips. You hesitated, then tried again. Caramel. Jungkook hummed in approval, his eyes twinkling as he leaned in, pressing a feather light kiss to your forehead. Perfect, just like you, Karamia. Jungkook was smart, leaning in to press a feather light kiss to your forehead. You blushed, the foreign words now feeling like the most precious endearment in the world. And for the first time in long time, despite the storm waiting beyond the mountains, you finally felt safe. 4 years, it wasn't easy for Jungkook to manage everything at once. He was caught between two worlds, keeping you safe in Italy while handling the growing threats into his rival in Korea. He wanted to be by your side every moment, especially now with your belly growing rounder, carrying the life you had created together. He wanted to hold you when you felt exhausted, to whisper reassurance when you worried about the future, but duty called him elsewhere because his enemies couldn't rest, and neither could he. While you waited in a foreign land, longing for his touch, he was miles away, drowning in and betrayal. In Korea, his rivals were growing bolder, testing his patience and his power with trails, blurs into shadow, and every meeting, every decision could mean life or. But no matter how dangerous his world became, no matter how many sleepless nights he spent strategizing, his thought always found their way back to you. Every phone call was a stolen moment of peace. Are you eating well, Karamia? He would ask, his voice softer than anyone else ever heard it. Tell me if you feel unwell. I will handle everything here. Just focus on your health and our baby. Every whispered Karamia promised that he would come home. But you knew he wasn't just worried about you. He was struggling too. He was restless to the world, but to you, he was the man who traced soft circles on your belly at night, whispering dreams of the future he was fighting so hard to protect, because no war, no enemy, no distance could keep him from you and the child you carried. He just had to survive long enough to make it back. You had spent every single day in Rome raising your twins, your little miracles, Jivu and Jiju, a boy and a girl, each carrying traces of the man you loved. Jivu had Jungkook's deep, piercing eyes and stubborn attitude, while Jisoo had mischievous mic and soft heart. They were your entire world. The airport was buzzing with activity, but all you could focus on was the private jet that had just landed. Jivu and Jisoo squealed in excitement, their little hands clutching yours as they bounced on their feet. Your heart pounded in anticipation. Mama, when will Appa come? Jivu asked, impatiently tugging at your coat. Soon, sweetheart. She whispered, squeezing his small hand. Jisu was bouncing on her feet, eyes sparkling with excitement. Mama, can I enter home? You know, Appa is really strong like a superhero. He will catch me like always. You chuckled. Your Appa is even stronger than superhero. But wait until he's too late. The jet door opened, and there he was. Jungkook stepped out in his usual all-black attire, his aura radiating power and dominance. But the moment his eyes found them, his entire expression softened. Appa! Jisoo let go of her hand and sprinted. Jiwoo was behind her. Jungkook barely had time to react before two tiny bodies tackled him. He let out a deep laugh, arms engulfing them both in crushing hug. My babies, his voice cracked. You stood back and covering your mouth as emotions welled inside you. Jisoo clung to his neck. I miss you so much, Appa. Yeah, Appa. Why did you take so long? You promised 2 weeks, but it was 2 months. Jiwoo pulled back slightly, pouting. Jungkook's hand brushing his son's hair back. I know, Jiwoo. Appa hated being away, but I am here now, and I am never leaving again, I promise. Jiwoo grumbled, but hugged him again. You better keep it. Finally, Jungkook's eyes lifted, locking onto yours despite the years that had passed. The moment Jungkook's face met yours, everything else faded. For a moment, it was just you and him. His gaze softened, his lips curving into a small, knowing smile. Hey, Karamia. He swallowed hard, their lips moving on their arm, and you were in his arms. His face was calm as if living queries were real. His lips pressed against your temple, your cheek, and finally captured your lips in deep, lingering kiss. The twins giggled beside you. You, Appa. As the twins finally settled down for their afternoon nap, after a long time, today was a hectic day, filled with laughter, toys, and the playful chaos of your little ones. With their father, and you were in the kitchen, lost in the quiet movement of preparing coffee for you both. Jungkook, leaning casually against the doorway, watched you with a smile playing at the corners of his lips. Your heart raced when you felt his presence behind you. You turned to find Jungkook, leaning against the door frame, his eyes dark with amusement. The moment your eyes met, the air shifted, charged with a familiar pull between you two. You couldn't help yourself. Romeo, is it just me, or did Italy get even hotter with you in it? With a mischievous glint in your eyes, you smiled, eyes turning him slowly. Jungkook raised the brow, lips curling into a playful smile as he stepped closer. Flirting in Italian, huh, cara mia? Part of living in Italy, amor. Your voice was filled with both affection and the playfulness, knowing exactly how much it made his heart skip. You tilted your head, taking a deliberate step towards him, your fingers gently tracing the sleeve fabric of his jacket, feeling the heat of his body just inches from you. Jungkook's neck deepened, and before you knew it, he had you pressed against him, your heart pounding as his breath mingled with yours. His arm brushed over your chest, his gaze softening. Then I think I need to see if your practice paid off, Karamia. He said, pulling her closer with a wing, his lips brushing against her for a fleeting moment before he pulled back. He raised an eyebrow, lips curling into a playful smile. Oh, trust me, it's been paying off. He whispered, your hand lightly tracing his chest. Jungkook chuckled softly, the teasing edge in his voice becoming more intense as he leaned in, again his hand sliding to your waist as he pulled you even closer. Jungkook chuckled, the sound low and satisfied. This time it wasn't staging. It was everything you had been waiting for, his lips claiming yours in a kiss that was deep and full of promise. After a long, breathless moment, he pulled back slightly, his forehead resting against yours, his thumb brushing your cheek again, eyes sparkling with mischief. I miss you, Karamia. He smiled softly, resting your forehead against his. I miss you more, Amornia. You You smile softly, your heart swelling with warmth. In that quiet moment, with your little one peacefully napping just down the hall, everything felt right. The chaos of the world outside couldn't touch this. The love you shared, the home you built, the family you had. Jungkook's eyes held a mix of affection and something deeper as he leaned down, again pressing his soft kiss to her lips. He let out a soft laugh, eyes sparkling with the teasing and the love you both shared, knowing that no matter what the world threw your way, you would always find moments like this, just the two of you wrapped in each other's arms.